Buenos dias. Good to see you this Tuesday morning. We're going to get right to it. Today, we just wanted to remind you that we are going to be having an emergency drill, the watch, and then go right into the warning. That will take place probably at about, what time did I say? 9. I think the last one we did was at 9 o'clock, so we'll do so probably at about 9:50. This morning, we will do our watch and emergency warning drills. So please make sure that you talk to your students about the procedures for those drills, because we'll start with the watch and then we'll move right into the warning. So everybody needs to make sure that we know what those procedures are so we can run through that pretty smoothly. Okay? Remember, we take that seriously because this is our practice run in case it really happens. So we have to make sure we're doing the right thing. Also today at 2:15, those of us who are able are going to meet in room D126. Tell us all about that, Mrs. Pierce.
So, faculty and staff, teachers mainly, if you would please bring your computer. You need to know who your ESE students are. Anything that's unique about a student's schedule, like speech and language therapy, gifted include, ESE, any of those things, just make sure you know who those students are and who they go with, and then you need your special area schedule. So those are the main things that you need. We will have some printouts for you and a highlighter for you so that we can work through that as quickly and efficiently as possible. Thank you so much.
All right, and again this afternoon we are going to be having our Global Goblins Secret Halloween Exchange for our faculty and staff. So teachers, staff members, if you are interested in participating in Global Goblins, please join us in Town Center, and we'll take care of that just before going into room D126 for those of you who are interested. So looking forward to a great exchange. Miss Isert will be there in Town Center this afternoon.
And Miss Lavani, if I might add, remember that those Global Goblin gifts are just a couple of dollars a day maximum. They can be even less than that. Could even just be a note of appreciation. And the final gift is $5 maximum. So we kept that really low, but if for any reason somebody feels like they can't participate because of that $10 or so cost, please see Miss LaBounty or me. We would love to help out with that. We want everyone who wants to participate to get to participate.
Okay. Also, wanted to let you know a couple of things that are coming up. Tomorrow, our district data team will do their in-person visit. So just keep doing what you do best. We're hoping that they're going to be seeing instruction and not an assessment. So please help us with that. They'll be here in the building. We're not really sure exactly what time we'll be visiting your classroom, but sometime between 8:30 and 11:30, that team will be here and walking the building. So I have to say, we have been I'm just telling you, you have a very proud administration, and you know why? Because of what you're doing, teachers and staff, what your students are doing. Once again, we heard from Mr. Bender yesterday, and he told us so many wonderful things that he saw going on in our classrooms, remote classrooms, traditional classrooms. Great, great job. We'll share a little bit more about that later, and I'm sure that he will too. So thank you for what you're doing. Just keep doing it, and we know that our data team that's going to be visiting us tomorrow will probably have much of the same to say, because you do it every single day. So just wanted you to be aware of that, a reminder. And then also, Mrs. Pierce sent out information yesterday in regards to our new superintendent visiting us on November the 3rd. And you know what? You have to say, whenever you're having company, you do want to spruce things up just a little, right? So just keep that in mind, and let's make sure that our classrooms and our pod areas, our hallways, everything is spruced up, because visitors are on the way, okay? And when you have company, you always want them to have a good impression, so let's make sure that we're taking care of some of those things. You know, as I walk down the hallway, I do see that there are some bulletin boards that don't have anything on them. If between now and November the 3rd, you can take care of that, we would greatly appreciate it. It just lets people know how proud we are of our students for working hard, doing what they need to do in order to learn and grow. So please help us with that if you have some time to do so. I'm looking forward to seeing some comparing and contrasting maps. Mrs. Pierce and me, we're going to be working on one that we can share with you. So again, yesterday when we talked to Mr. Bender, he said, wow, what a great job your teachers are doing with thinking maps. He saw them in every single classroom. Pretty amazing. And you know what we love about that is that the boys and girls are creating them. I know that this one right here, it has, some bubbles on it already, but it's just an idea. Sometimes you might have more bubbles or you might have less bubbles.
Well, like Miss LaBounty and I were thinking, since a lot of people think we're sisters, which we're not, even though it seems like it, we do have a lot of things in common. We do have a lot of things where we're alike. So if we were to make one of these, and let's say Mrs. LaBounty and Mrs. Pierce were two of the main bubbles that we're comparing and contrasting, we would need to put our bubbles way away from each other because we have so many things that would be in the middle. Many things.
That's right.
And we're going to do that soon.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. All right. That is it for today, boys and girls, teachers and staff. It is going to be a tantalizing, terrific, tremendous Tuesday. Have a great one. And remember, success, whatever it takes, our future is limitless. Adios, amigos.